Yo, what up, guys? Welcome back to Sobriety University. Today, I'm going to be talking about going through changes, right? Going through mental changes, psychological changes, spiritual changes, changes in your life, big changes. Why this is important, I think this really relates to addiction recovery, is because when you quit an addiction or a substance, you find that you go through a huge change, a huge paradigm shift, mentally, physically, like I just said before. I'm going through one right now, and that's why I felt it was pertinent to talk about it, because it's an intense experience. And I believe that if not prepared or aware of what's happening, that it can really push us back to our old behaviors and habits, even though we know that what we're going through is for our greater good. When I was getting sober, I found out about this thing called the dark night of the soul. And it really helped me because I was going through a huge consciousness shift, a huge awakening, you could say, where I was starting to realize, well, my family, for example, they were always an extension of me. They were my family. And it was the first time I was realizing, like, they're their own freaking people. And it was really terrifying because I lost the control I thought I had over my that relationship. And I remember we were out like on this vacation thing, and I was in a hotel, and I just felt so fearful. And I just was like, God, this is terrible. Like, is this the rest of my life? And I discovered this idea of the dark night of the soul. And it really helped me kind of make logical sense of what was happening. And it gave me permission to allow what was happening to happen. In the past, I would have run to drugs, I would have run to alcohol, booze, weed, whatever it might be, compulsive video gaming, who knows, to cover up that emotional experience I was experiencing. Once I realized, though, this is actually a healthy thing, and this is something that is going to only benefit my greater good, I really just let go and relax into it. And I felt a lot better because of it. I felt renewed. I felt like it was for a reason, even though it was really painful. So I do want to caveat that. It's not going to make the pain go away. Like, you're still going to have to go through the muck. However, it'll at least, you have a finish line. You realize that this isn't the rest of my life. And that was really what gave me the peace to continue going when I was experiencing this difficult time. Now, as you get sober and as you go on the addiction recovery journey, there's going to be changes that come in other areas. It's not just going to be this one thing that you deal with once and then changes over and you're complete, right? No, it's not a 2-hour movie. It's the rest of your life. So you're going to have moments where you're going to be tested, where things are going really well and then things get tough again. And this is life. This is life, right? And when I say it, it sounds very obvious. However, if you're somebody like myself who really seeks out pleasure, it can be difficult to accept this. As you continue on this journey, as I've been saying, things are going to come up that are going to test you and that are going to make you rethink things and rethink your life. For example, I've just had one recently where I had a relationship that ended. I'm having some new changes in my psychology and in my psyche. So I'm seeing things from a different vantage point. And it's really reorganizing how I'm viewing my current relationships. And I'm building stronger boundaries. And at the same time, I'm starting to value other things more than I was before. And I'm valuing things less than I was before. For example, I'm not going to get too much into details, but for example, for dating, right? We have a dating business here in Mexico. And for me, dating was like so important to me. And I still is. However, it's not the end all be all anymore. And that's been a big psychological shift because I'm like, now what do I do with my free time? So I'm like, I started to hang out with friends a lot more, right? And then I kind of realized, like, I think I need to spend some more time with myself, right? So it's been this kind of back and forth and trying to figure out where, like, I really fit now in the world. And it's been quite painful. I've been having crazy dreams of like old high school friends. I had a dream last week about the girl I broke up with, and it was really, really cathartic. I think I healed that relationship in that dream. And now I feel like I'm no longer sad about it. I actually feel quite happy when I think about it, like in a sad way. So it's a bit serendipitous, but I digress. I've been having this big change in my psyche, and it's been very painful, to be honest with you. There's been days where I'm just like, what is happening? Like, this isn't correct. I had to rethink a lot of the things that I thought I wasn't dealing with, like old baggage, old emotional states that I thought I had sworn off, like envy, fear, greed, all that stuff, right? And now that I have gotten through a bit of it. It takes a few weeks to a few months to get through it sometimes. Usually not that long for months. I mean, maybe after a breakup. It's taken a couple weeks to kind of reevaluate where I'm at in my life. And now that I've, again, went through that dark night of the soul and didn't give up and didn't return to old bad behaviors, I feel like there's like a sense of peace within me. So that's the big thing to look forward to when you go through big times of change, is that you're going to get rewarded for it. It's not, I mean, unless you get hit by a car or something, you're dead. Knock on wood, that's not going to happen to you guys. Oh, you never know. You get my point. When you go through the toughness, what you find is that life starts to take on a new meaning. Life starts to feel fresh again. Once you correct the things that need to be corrected, because usually the discomfort is from some sort of dissonance or some sort of behavior that you're doing that you no longer resonate with and is appropriate for you to do. When you resolve that, you start to feel that peace, that calm return, that excitement for life, that looking forward to what's going to come. And life just feels new again. And it's really nice and it's really pleasurable. It's very difficult because I don't think a lot of us are taught that. We grow up thinking that life is a cookie cutter dream for most people and we're the unlucky ones. And you realize though, no, everyone goes through hard times. Everyone has to get through things that they don't want to go through. And then what you find is we're humans, we persevere, we're tough things, we're living beings, right? I mean, we go through seasons of change, and when we get out of it, you feel that sense of aliveness again. So this message I really wanted to make to encourage you, if you're going through this, if you're quitting an addiction, if you're going through some big change in your life, to not give up, to stick in the pocket and stay with it, because you will be rewarded and you will get to experience the benefits of your hard work that you're going through right now. Going through emotional stuff isn't easy, guys. And sometimes it's not like you're so much doing anything physical, but you're just having to be with those tough emotions. And that's very challenging, right? And that's very, not a lot of people are able to do that or willing to go through that. You guys are, and that's why you're watching this video. So know that going through this is going to be something that you will be thankful for. And then you get to experience life again, right? To be frank, and then you're going to have to go through it again. So the more you can get comfortable with the cycle, the better you're going to feel, the more happiness you're going to have, the better your life's going to be, right? So there's a lot to look forward to through going through this. And I really want to encourage you, again, if you're really in the thick of it right now, or you think you're about to go through this phase, or you're kind of maybe half in, half out, you know what I mean? To stick through it and to be tough and to be strong, because you will get to smile again. Life will get good again. Life will be fun again. You just have to, again, go through that difficult thing. If you think about like a race, right? Like a 5K or half marathon. I've never run a half K or marathon, but I know even a 5K is freaking brutal. Like, it sucks while you're going through it, and all you want to do is quit and for it to be over. And then you get through it, right? And you get that endorphin rush. You get all those feel good feelings, and you're like, oh my God, I'm so glad that's over and I went through it. And now I get to actually have some fun and go hang out with my friends or whatever it might be, right? So stick with it, guys. I know you can do it. If you do need support in this and getting through your recovery journey, getting over an addiction, I'm here to offer one-on-one support for you. You can email me at joel@sobrietyuniversity.com. We'll hop on a call and I can figure out if I can be of assistance to you on quitting your addiction. I've helped many people overcome their struggles with substances, and I'm excited to be able to meet you and be able to help you too. If you are maybe a little further along in your journey and you want one-on-one specific dating help, we have a dating business called MexPat Dating. You can check it out at mexpatdating.com. It's 3 of us here in Mexico City, my roommate Jaron, who you've seen on the channel before, and then our new business partner Emiliano. And we help guys, entrepreneurs, digital nomads, remote workers, and retirees start to be able to date and be able to build a great dating life, which is, man, another reason I'm so grateful that I went through my addiction recovery journey, because I get to have a great dating life now. And I get to have experienced a lot of these things that growing up I longed for in terms of connections with, for me, it's women. For you, it could be whoever it is, right? But I always wanted a girlfriend and I never got to experience that. Now I can pretty much go out whenever I want, meet somebody and have a date if I want to. So it's a whole new experience, and I'm very grateful that I got sober to be able to experience that from a clean vantage point. So we're here for you on that too. You can also go to schedule a call on mexpatdating.com, and we'll hop on another 40-minute call with you, and we can figure out where you guys are on your dating journey. We do ask that you make $80K or above a year to book that call with us. It is free. However, we just want to make sure that you're going to be able to invest the time and the finances to be able to put this, to be able to work on this experience for yourself. And it does take a lot of work, it does take time, and it does take financial resources. So, if you're not at that area yet, no worries. Just keep watching these videos. Check out MaxPat Dating on YouTube, and you can get a lot of free dating advice there to maybe start working on some cold approach. And then we do have a couple dating courses, so you can email me as well at joel@sobrietyuniversity.com if you want our specific dating courses. That's at a lower price point, and it might be able to get you started until you build up your finances to be able to do the one-on-one, or in this case, three-on-one support. So with that, guys, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe, and talk to you soon. Peace.